early 2000s and 2010s era of rap consists of legendary music that fans have never heard of, whether it be sample clearances, having the music leak too early, or just simply the artist not liking it and deciding to scrap it. Because of this, an entire culture around the leaked music scene started forming on blogs, forums, and mixtape sites during the early 2000s and even on subreddits today, with fans constantly discovering new music never meant to be heard by the public from their favorite artists. With the first artist in this video having so many leaks that he has a mixtape named after them, being Mr. Cash Money himself, Lil Wayne.
Rappers bark, some of them even bite, but I'm much more bright. I give the game sight, so before you dim the light, you just might wanna.
Wayne started experiencing major music leaks around the 2006 to 2007 era, preluding his next album, which we now know to be the Carter 3. During this time, a huge wave of songs began appearing online, which leakers referred to as the drought is over, with the Empire putting them out as a continuing series of mixtapes, with there being 6 that I know of currently while making this video, with possibly hundreds of thousands of songs leaking during this period.
I know everybody looking forward for the Carter 3, and you heard that this got leaked and all that. So what you will be receiving for the Carter 3 is a new mixtape by me with all the leaked songs, and it's free, and I'm gonna call it The Leak, and you can have it. You dig? And I might give you some intros and outros, and you know, it's only for y'all. Y'all got me.
With many of the leaks coming from the Carter 3 sessions and the leaks being so widespread, it forced Wayne to get back in the studio and record new material for the album that we know of today, being the Carter 3. With these leaks circulating online, Wayne would release the mixtape called The Leak. No, really on the nose. And my personal favorite track off the album would just be On Me for its energetic feel. And I'm pretty sure that's like everybody's favorite song off the album. I'm pretty sure it's meant to be the intro of the album also. And some honorable mentions from the leaks are Lighting Up My, Eat You Alive, It's Awkward, I Feel Like I'm Dying, and Pussy, Money, and Weed. And I'll also have some more up on the screen.
New Testament, and I'm the God, and this is what I bless them with. Bitch, I'm me, I'm me, I'm me, I'm me, baby, I'm me. So who you? You're not East New Orleans. I will forever remain faithful, New Orleans. I thank you, New Orleans. Thank you, Holly Grove. Has been my hood since a snotty nose. I come true to hood, suicidal doors. I used to come through.
What's up?
She made me come 100 times. Man, she got that work. I say you my bitch now. I'm calling you first, and it made her come 100 times. She kinda green, but I'm
Are in a marijuana field. You are so beneath my cleats. Get high, so high that I feel like lying. Down in a cigar, roll me up and smoke me, cause pussy, money, weed, pussy, money, weed.
Yes, I love her like
Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed, pussy, money, weed.
yes, I love her like
Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed, pussy, money, weed.
yes, I love her like
Pussy, money, weed. Pussy, money, weed, pussy, money, weed.
yes, I love her like
Moving on to our next artist, being Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick's major breakthrough in the mainstream came with Good Kid, Mad City in 2011. The project told a story of growing up in Compton and the duality of the album being a good kid in a mad city. This album was widely considered one of the best hip-hop albums in the 2010s, and there were multiple tracks recorded for the albums that did not make it due to not fitting in a story or just not clearing. And like many artists in this era, some tracks eventually leaked online, with even the album being leaked a couple of days earlier, giving fans a feel of what the album would sound like. Most memorable leak from this album was Cartoons and Cereal. The track features gunplay, not to be confused with Lefty Gunplay. with the hook that reflects on the dark production of the song and with the storytelling that Kendrick is known for.
In a sandbox, next to you and her, you was holding a handgun. She was giving birth to a baby born to be just like you. I wonder what's that's worth. I wonder if you ever knew you was a role model to me first. The next day I woke up in the morning, seen you on the news, looked in the mirror, then realized that I had something to prove. You told me, don't be like me, just finish watching cartoons. Which is funny now, cause all I see is Wile E. Coyotes in the room.
All of my wounds, hear my tears, all of my tunes. Let my life loose in this booth, just for you. Motherfucker, hope y'all amused.
With the song's title being a straightforward way of talking about the song's theme, being cartoons and cereal, and people being distracted from the violence going on outside of the hood. Kendrick would also perform this song live, having people believe that the song would drop, even pulling millions of views on YouTube. But despite the hype, it never made an official release due to cartoons and cereal having clearance sample issues and from the samples from different shows, with Wile E. Coyote being heavily involved in the loop of the song.
And it seems like a waste of time, if that's what it's all about. Mama, if that's moving up and
For the next artist on the list, I can make a whole nother separate video dedicated to his scrapped songs and albums, with this whole discography being strategically drawn out from The College Dropout. Throughout the 2000s and the late 2010s, Kanye has worked on multiple albums being scrapped, changing directions, or just not being released. From Good Ass Job to Thank God for Drugs to So Help Me God and Yandhi, large portions of these albums, if not the entire albums, have been leaked. And with so many songs from this era being leaked, I'm just gonna go over some of the most popular ones, being Mama's Boyfriend. With multiple versions of this track leaking and being remastered and repurposed for different albums, eventually the song will be scrapped for sample clearances, or just because Kanye might not have liked the song due to the timing. We also have songs like See Me Again, being a sort of suicide note after the Taylor Swift incident, and we also have one of my favorite leaks being New Body with Nicki Minaj and Ty Dolla $ign being worked on in the Yandhi era and then being repurposed in the Jesus is King era, with this leak having a kind of history behind it. Supposedly it was supposed to be on the Vultures, but Nicki didn't clear her verse, so it never ended up being on there. But the track would have got mainstream traction if released, much like Cartoons and Cereal with Kendrick and other songs coming up on this list. Okay, fuck what the title says. Focusing on more recent leaks, Eminem with his last album, The Death of Slim Shady in 2024, had many leaks dropping after the album was released, appearing online to be from his Eminem Show and Encore era, mostly from 2005, and fans will call it Straight from the Lab leaks. We have had Straight from the Lab before with 1 and 2, with this one being 3, and songs just coming off of the album of The Death of Slim Shady, with the original covers being more vulgar than the ones that we got on the official album. Like the original version of Antichrist being a Michael Jackson diss track, and a song called Smack You being aimed at Suge Knight and Ja Rule, with their ongoing feud at the time in 2005. With Antichrist, the song was obviously being more shocking. It could be considered a good diss track, although the leaks are coming from a time where Eminem was kind of in a feud with Michael Jackson before he died, and with the Ja Rule and Suge Knight stuff, we obviously know that Eminem would stop releasing diss tracks towards Suge Knight, or not stop releasing, but it would be coerced into not releasing them due to Dr. Dre's influence. And we also have things like The Warning aimed at Mariah Carey, or any of the Benzino diss tracks, which he obviously got smoked in, and the ones at Everlast. And although none of them were officially released on streaming, we do still have some of the leaks just to look back on and remember. Last but not least, the rapper with some of the most leaked songs in rap history being Juice WRLD. Juice WRLD, like Wayne and many other artists on this list, has had thousands of songs leaked with different reasons to why they weren't released, to full mixtapes and vaults and concepts and ideas before his passing. And I just want to include some of my personal favorite tracks in the video, since it still does count in the sort of 2010s era of rap. So some of my top 5 favorite leaks of Juice WRLD was Nintendo for its gaming influenced beats, and I'll probably play some snippets here and then. We also have Life Is Not Fair with the Malcolm in the Middle influence, and from the show, I know the song's not from Malcolm in the Middle, it's original, but you know, that's where I know it from, which gave a more melodic vibe and things like that.
Don't be scared, don't be scared. Can't nobody tell you how to love. Can't nobody tell you how to live.
Free Throw is just like an upbeat song, and you know, songs that Juice WRLD was kind of heading towards before his passing. We also have one of the most popular ones being Starstruck, and it's just like a love song that, you know, the artist would kind of make.
I'm for real, it look like somebody spilled. You so wet on the pills, 24 hours later still hitting that, yeah. Bill Clinton checks, I use that to pay my mom. I know that's irrelevant, but back to baseball, I think that's signing my name way on the night.
And then lastly, we have Headshots being, again, one of those more upbeat songs, and that's just my personal favorite top 5. You know, I can keep going, but I might just save that for a part 2 of the video. With Juice WRLD, he had so much versatility and emotional styles in his music, so it's just up for interpretation of what kind of songs would have been on what kind of album if he would have never passed away. And that's about it for this first part of the best rap leaks from the era of 2000 to 2010s. Hopefully this video doesn't get taken down or DMCA'd, or I don't get wiped off the face of the earth. So just leave in the comments what is some of the best unreleased music that you have heard in rap, and just remember to like and subscribe if you liked the video, and